you know, a drug teist. You know what I'm saying? Drug terrorist. So, you know, you never know. You never know, right? So it says authorities in Jalisco, Michoacan, and Guanajuato reported at least 14 people were killed Sunday. Damn.
We are seeing higher levels of student anxiety and more behavioral red zones than ever before. iClick.
Tonight, more than 70 people are dead after Mexican authorities say they've killed the nation's most powerful cartel leader. Good evening, I'm Molly Shen.
And I'm Preston Phillips. The White House confirms the U.S. supplied intelligence to Mexican authorities to kill the head of the Jalisco New Generation cartel known as El Mencho. That cartel is one of the fastest criminal networks that grows in Mexico and has also operated here in the Pacific Northwest for years. CJNG is known for trafficking mass quantities of fentanyl, meth, and cocaine into the U.S. Criminal groups immediately reacted by setting cars and buildings on fire, blocking roads and people, including American tourists, from leaving or entering various cities. Security forces are patrolling in the air and on the streets. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum, meantime, emphasizes the priority now is to provide peace and security. The dead included 25 members of the Mexican National Guard who were killed in 6 separate attacks.
The chaos has canceled a lot of flights. There have been a total of 92 cancellations at the Puerto Vallarta airport today, including 3 bound for SeaTac. 139 were canceled yesterday, again with 3 of those flights scheduled to head this way. So far, it does not appear any tourists are among the dead.
Several tourists, though, from the Seattle area remain in Puerto Vallarta during this period of uncertainty. Puerto Vallarta, as you know, is along Mexico's west coast. It's a popular tourist destination with nonstop flights from Seattle.
KOMO's Lynn Ann Wynn spoke with some of them today as they described the situation there on the ground. Lynn Ann.
Molly, travelers I spoke with today say that things are a lot calmer than they were yesterday when the violence first broke out, but this is still unlike anything they've ever experienced before.
So many of us were just watching the coastline blow up, blow up, blow up. Poof, poof, poof.
Jolene Jang is in Puerto Vallarta for what was supposed to be about a week-long vacation. Now among several tourists confined to the resort for their safety as civil unrest continues in the region.
The grocery store at Caracol Soriano, the one that had all the vehicles torched and blown up, and then right across from that also were another handful of vehicles that were blown up as well.
Jang snapped these photos of the fiery remains of vehicles across the street from her hotel. Others vacationing in Puerto Vallarta describe a similar scene as the local cartel retaliates for the death of their leader, El Mencho.
The police don't come out and get into a confrontation with them because then there could be collateral damage with people being shot, and they just leave them alone. They just let them do what they want to do. And the fires just burn out on their own.
Though much of the area was locked down as cartel violence broke out, Jang says vehicle and foot traffic are now slowly picking back up, and she's hopeful she'll be able to fly out as scheduled later this week. The latest update from officials at the Puerto Vallarta airport say the airport does remain open, though airlines have canceled or rescheduled flights.
I don't think we feel like we're the targets. And because we're sheltered with all this resort area, but it's interesting. I feel bad for the people who live here.
And for travelers looking to change their travel plans, both Delta and United Airlines are offering for passengers to rebook their travel that's affected without any change fees. Airbnb also says that they are allowing hosts and guests to cancel without penalty and also working with those in the affected areas to extend their stays as needed. Reporting live in Seattle, Lynn Ann Wynn, KOMO News.
Lynn Ann, thank you. The State Department released this map now showing what states in Mexico should be avoided by Americans heading abroad. The maroon color are places they say do not travel. Orange is reconsider travel. Yellow is exercise increased caution, and blue is exercise normal precautions. The State Department says this map will be updated frequently. That brings us to our KOMO Pulse poll. Just scan the